Hi guys, it's me, Indiana Jones. Please let me know if you can hear me okay and if you can see me all right. I just came back from my little vacation. I don't know if you want to call it a staycation. It was a road trip to Lakeland, Florida. And through there, we went on I-27 north from Miami, stopped at a couple of little towns along the way. And yeah, I had a very nice time. Never had been to Lakeland, had always heard about it. So Lakeland is positioned literally within an hour of both Tampa and Orlando. So it's centrally located. It's not, I wouldn't call it a small town. It's smaller than Miami. Obviously, we have millions of people here, but it's a beautiful town. So if you're ever in Florida and if you go to Orlando for the parks, I would say take a day and go to Lakeland. It's just so charming. People were so nice and sweet, and it was almost like alarming to me because I'm not used to that. Not saying that people are not nice in Miami, but it's the big city life compared to a smaller place. Anyway, if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Annie of Crafting with Indiana Jones. And yeah, I came back from vacation today, earlier this afternoon, took a little nappy nap, and now I'm fresh. And I decided next week. So let me explain. Because hey, Jane, how you doing? Barbara's here. Barb Jenkins, Natty, thank you so much for joining me, and Jane, my good friend Jane. So I took all my stuff. I took some crafting supplies because I have a video called The Last Thing Thrifted coming up, and I thought it was today. So I was working on I would wake up early in the morning, take a little walk, then have a little crafting hour. And I was thinking, oh, I'm ready to go. I'll have my video ready to go by Saturday night. It's next week. So I thrifted some things. Now, these aren't the things that I used for my last thing thrifted, but since that is coming up next week, I thought you would like to see what I got in Lakeland and surrounding towns. We also went to Bartow, we went to Zephyr Hills, we went to Wesley Chapel, and we drove through, Lake Placid and Sebring. So yeah, a lot of little towns on the way up that are really nice. I say little, but as long as it's like 1,000 or so, I think they're bigger than that, most of them, but they're very nice. Anyway, so let's get started. So, and I have to say, I'll tell you along the way, but first I found this lovely lady, and I was very kind of sad that she ended up in the thrift store, but kind of happy for myself because she is absolutely lovely. And I'm not saying I'm going to use this for Halloween decor, but if I change the mat and just make it a little more romantic, that would be a very gothic and romantic decor item for Halloween. And say hi, Luke. I'm just went live. So Luke's here, Jane's here. Say hi, Jane.
Hi.
So we all went together and it was fun. So let's see what else I got. Yeah, go. Bye, guys. Have fun. Then, and I went to everything from Goodwill to different thrift stores. So that was from Goodwill. That was $2. Yeah, thrift store. And this, I went to one of those bargain bin places. Hey, Luke. And I got this, and I thought, wow, this is so nice for fall and Halloween. I can use it like that. I know I hate it when they put the sticker price on the glass. Sticker placement, people, tag placement. But look at this great mold. I love it. It's copper. It's nice and thick and heavy. And I can use it like this as a vase. I thought this would be very, very nice. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Thanks so much. But I thought I could use this as a centerpiece, or I can use it like this. I don't know. You know how these things go. You get things and you're like, what am I going to do with that? Right? And then that was $1. And then this was I think this was like 75 cents. I just love the colors. And again, I thought it was great for fall. I can do one of those assemblages that, I like so much. Cake mold. That's it. Jello or a cake mold. But I like that this was Planters, roasted peanuts. I thought this was very cute. I'm doing well. Just got back from vacation. So I'm showing all my wares to all of you. This was at a thrift store. It still had its tag from, I don't know, Ashland. I think that's Michael's. So this was 25 cents, and I thought this was a really nice price. It's metal, not plastic. What I found when I was up there was that there were a lot of church or nonprofit thrift stores that were like smaller thrift stores or localized thrift stores. Those were better priced. Goodwill, I literally found a canvas from Dollar Tree. It said Crafter's Choice, Dollar Tree canvases, blank canvases. They were selling them for $3.98. $3.98. I was stunned. I was stupefied. I couldn't believe it. Just ridiculous pricing. And then other times you would find really, really good pricing. So, I got stuck in my bags. This bag was actually given to me, made by my friend Lisa. So Lisa, if you're out there watching, thank you so much for my bag. I used it as my thrifting bag. Now everything is stuck in here. Hold on. Let's see. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, you know what it was is I didn't want anything to shift around or break or scratch or, get damaged. So I made sure to really pack things tightly in so they wouldn't roll around in the car. So Lakeland is about a 4.5 hour drive, 4.5, 5. Today it took us longer because it was raining on the way. So I got this little booklet thing, Harry's Winter Wonderland. It's made of metal, and I thought it would be so cool because it is a little container. I thought it would be so cool to do an assemblage in there. And speaking of which, I do have some little things in here. So this was a little maple syrup bottle or whatever you want to call it, can. Hi, Jody. How are you doing? And I love this for those assemblages. I'm going to take all these stickers off because the drawing here is so pretty with the snow and the little snowy cabin. That was 75 cents, as you see there. This was 25 cents. Isn't that cute? This was all from the same place. This was 50 cents for the little thing. Bum, bum, bum. And then a little rocking chair. And then this is real old because it's made in Hong Kong, but I thought these were cool because they used to be red, but now it's black and white. And I thought, wow, this would be so cool for Halloween, as well as, I could use it for Christmas, but it's that the red paint has turned black because it's so old. And I thought, well, I can use that for Halloween as well. I'm going to put all these back in here. Lulu's very good. These are Santa tags, and I know it says $2.39 there, but it was actually 50 cents. There's the price, 50 cents. But these are little Christmas tags, and let me show you the back. So these are little Christmas tags, but they had such a beautiful vintage feel that I thought that would be so nice for any project. And then they had these fall tags, and that was 75 cents. So that's cute. And then they had this little book of Santa Claus, Around the World with Santa Claus. Look at how precious is this going to be in an assemblage. Look at this inside. I might make copies of these just to be able to use it for other projects. I love the side. Look at this one. Look at these drawings. These are so precious. Just absolutely adorable. Look at this. So I'm hoping that I can get good copies from this to use these for other pieces of decor. I don't want to take this apart because it's in such good condition. I don't know what year is published. I got to take a closer look. But look at all these images. So perfect for any kind of decor. Look at that. Just beautiful. So Around the World with Santa Claus. I thought that is so, so cute. All right, everything back in my Santa book. I thought this was perfect, that everything fit in here so well. All right. All right. And then with this Carrie's Winter Wonderland, I can cover this. This is raised, but this is not. So maybe I can paint over that or put something over that because I thought that was really pretty. And look at the back, it's so pretty. And this was actually $1. They gave it to me $1. It said $3.25. And the lady's like, no, that's a misprint. That's way too expensive. So she gave it to me for $1. But I thought it would be nice to have a vignette inside of like a Christmas tree or something. So that's fun. That was fun. Now, look at this one. Now, this was from the Salvation Army, and they had different color prices, as you can see here. Some of them were 25% off in addition to this price, or 50% are off to 75%. I'm not sure if yellow was 75 or 50%. I can't remember, but it had an additional discount. But this is wood, really nice wood. And when I open it, I have more goodies in here. Yay for the little goodies. Yay for the little goodies. So let's see what I got in here. Okay. So one of my coworkers at work started giving me these little boot things, and I think they're so cute. I have to see if this is a collectible. If not, I might paint it. I don't know. I'm not sure because it has a little witchy thing here. This was 75 cents, and I thought that was adorable. Adorable. But wait, there's more. Then I found this boot to boot. And it's metal. Hold on, let me get this off. Okay. This is actually, is it metal? Yeah, it's like tin or something. Look at that. I don't have to do a single thing to this except for like a witch's boot. I thought it would be cool to decorate this with like fall foliage. I thought it was very cool with the little pearls. Maybe I'll paint these in orange or something, but look how perfect for a little witch's boot, for a little witchy corner or something. That would be nice. If I made that with a little witch's hat, that would be fun. Oh, by the way, my dress is thrifted. Yes, I washed it because I stayed in an Airbnb, so I had my own washer and dryer. And this is also thrifted. I'll show you where I got this, but I actually got this from one of those jewelry jars. And I think I got the jewelry jar for half off. And that was $5 for the jewelry jar. But look at how beautiful. This was a new set. How fun, Miss Thrifting with my mom. I know. Me too. Oh, wow. I used to go thrifting with my mom too. She used to love it too. But this set was in the jar, in the jewelry jar. And I thought this was beautiful. You are isn't it beautiful? It was brand new. It was in, a pack or whatever. So very nice. And then continuing with the Halloween theme, I got these. These were 75% off. Now I remember the whites were 75% off. So cutesy wootsy. So that came out to like $1. This came out to like 75 cents. A cute little, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. A cute little sled for Christmas. And then this was also, I think this was 25 or 50 cents. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Your mom never left the house without her necklaces. I know. I learned that from her. She had necklaces, and I have them all classified, just like as she did. And then I found this. Look at this frame. Look how pretty. So this was 75 cents. So these were all very nice finds. Let me put my boots back in here. Yeah, let me get this one back in. And I love that I was able to wrap everything in this one book. So imagine if I have this book with that boot and a pumpkin and maybe a witch's hat. Look how pretty it'll all look together. So my mom loved to dress up and go out. She really did. Okay, let me just clean my hands because everything's a little grubby. I got to clean everything. I have this thing with touching things from thrift stores. Oh, and then I got this. Look at this. Look at this. This was $1. And, to find this anywhere in the stores, you'd probably pay around $5 or $6 to start with. I've seen the smaller ones. Hey, Dawn, how are you doing? So this was $1. So this will probably become some kind of primitive Halloween thing. You know, I love primitive Halloween. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with primitive Halloween this year. Again. I love it. Lulu. Luna's not coming up here. Anything else in here? Yes. What's in here? I don't even remember. What is in here? Oh, okay. Well, I'll show you this, but I don't know if the boss is watching. So Lakeland is known for its swans. It has a lot of parks with swans. So I thought I would get her a little a leather coin purse with a little, this wasn't thrifted. This was at a gift store. So handmade little swan. I love it. I just thought it was so pretty. It was so nice. Now this is, I love antique books. And if you know Peter Pan, then you'll know the name James Barrie. And I have a thing with James Barrie. And this is called, so this is by James Barrie, and it's called, I can't read it. It's called I Can't Read It. It's A Willow in the Thrums. I don't know what a thrum is, but look at that. Look at that. This is over 100 years old. This was $5 at an antique bookstore, and I thought it was worthwhile. I don't know if I'm ever going to change. There it is. A Window in Thrums. There it is. James Barrie. But what's even more special is that it is personalized to someone. What does it say? Mrs. J.B. Halbert, with charity towards all and malice towards none. Okay, there you go. So I love these kind of like little finds. So super happy to find that. Let me put my boss's little gift away. Geez, so many fun things. And that's the thing. Here in Miami, you don't find antique books like that. You just don't find like, you know, real thrifted old stuff because there isn't any here. I don't know. This was such a steal. I don't have to do anything but clean it. Look at it. $250. The basket alone wouldn't cost me $250. But here, hey Bonnie, how are you? I love Prim. I know. Well, look at my Halloween display over here. So imagine this over here. Look how beautiful. Oh, I love it. I actually started decorating. It was so funny because I was staying at an Airbnb, lovely place. Thank you, Megan and JP. Love your place. And because it was great. I had a pool. It was walking distance. Dangerous place. The most dangerous place I've ever stayed at. Walking distance to a bakery, a couple of restaurants, a couple of bars, and thrift stores. I mean, that's how dangerous it was. And walking distance to some beautiful lakes and parks as well. So just a lovely place. And so what do you think? $250. I think this was a great buy. I love it. I'm running out of space. At another thrift store. So I went to a thrift store that it was all their women's clothing because I think they were like overrun with women's. Oh wait, I forgot to show you this. Look, it's a mouse pad. It's my Halloween mouse pad with my kitty on a fiddle. So cute. $1. And now I have my little mouse pad for my kitty cat. So this place had buy one, get one free. So whatever you bought, you get it free. So if you bought a blouse, so I bought a couple of blouses, a dress, and then purses were included as well. And nothing was more than $3. So the dress was $3, blouses were $3. This was $3 as well. Look how cute. I absolutely love this color. It's so perfect for fall, for any time. And it's like, it's insulated. I don't know if it's leather or what. I don't know if it's handmade. It doesn't have any tags, but it's like, it's insulated so it doesn't get dirty or wet or anything inside. And I'm like, wow, what a perfect little shopping bag for your thrifted finds. So fun. I'm running out of stuff. Am I running out? No, there's more stuff. There is more stuff here. Okay. Another bag. Okay, so this is how you do it. This was $1. And I love it because it's like the is it primitive or what was this called? Colonial style in the 90s. This is very 90s. I bet you anything, this is from the 90s. So I know, dangerous for sure, right, Dawn? And then I found this place called Ollie's. I don't have an Ollie's here in Miami, but apparently it's like a surplus store. And this was $1.99. You're like, what is that? So I'll show you. If you work with resin, you'll know. So this is a resin set, so I can make a little trinket box. Isn't that cute? I had the square, and this is really good. For $1 each, that's cheaper than the Dollar Tree, I'll tell you that. But now I can make clear or glittered or any kind of trinket boxes, and especially for Christmas coming up, I think this is great. So love it. So that was Ollie's. Ollie's didn't have much. No, I had a few things. that were pretty inexpensive. Okay. I'm going to show you a price. They gave it to me for a lot less because I complained. Okay. How much would you pay for this? How much would you pay for this? Everybody, it's interactive now. How much would you pay for 6? These are 6 wooden spoons. They're not big. Look at the size, right? How much would you pay for this? I would say no more than $2, right? I had to put up a stink. I literally put up a stink, right? $2. That's what I thought. $4.98. $4.98. Now, you know how much I support Goodwill. You know how much I appreciate them. But that was ludicrous. And I was incensed. And I went to the manager. I said, this is insane. This is insane. And he was like, well, no, she was like, well, it's not us. It's corporate. They put the prices. And I said, this is ridiculous. Stupid, $4.98. And I said, no, I'm not going to pay this. Forget it. And she's like, how much would you pay for it? I said $2, no more than $2, not even $2.50, $2. So that's when I got to go. That's why they would be here or even more, right? That's what they would be here or even more. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, this was 75 cents. So this was a church, one of those church thrift stores. And I'm telling you, they're the best because, their stuff was so inexpensive. So, it's I need it. It's raffia. I need it for my prims. These came out these were, I think, $1 each. And I think they were worth $1 each. This was at the Lighthouse. It's like one of those nonprofit ones, the Lighthouse thrift store. So thank you. Goodwills here are expensive. Here too. Yeah, I know. It's expensive. Goodwill has gotten really expensive. All right, this was one of those like church thrift stores. Oh, by the way, Lovebird, great restaurant. Thank you, Lovebird. Great food, fantastic. Okay, so this was one of those cheapy stores. Cheapy. Again, so these were 75 cents. And I think they were worthwhile for 75 cents because they're like, I have to repaint them. They're very faded. I do want to paint them because you can see they're sun faded. So I don't like that, but I will repaint them. 75 cents each. And this was 25 cents. See, that's 25 cents. That's a normal price. This was 25 cents or 50, something like 50. I think this was 50. I think they gave them both to me. No, I think both of these, they gave them to me for $1. So that's not bad. Not bad. This was 50 cents. But it's like brand new from I don't know. Made in China. I don't know what year this is. I can't read. I got to get my glasses. There's items here that are crazy expensive too at Goodwill. You just have to know your prices and be consistent with your visits. I agree. Raffia is super expensive here, right? In South Africa. You're in South Africa, Lynn. Wow. Good to hear from you. Wow, it's so nice of you to join us. So this was a great price as well for 50 cents. And I have never seen pumpkin doilies. Have you? How cute is this for like a banner? I love it. Love it. The booties, the booty shabooties. Look at the cute little booty shabooties. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but these were 50 cents. They're so cute. And this was on sale. So what's half of what's half of 2.25? $1.12? $1.12. $1.12. Look at that. Goes along with my primitive. Goes along with my prim. See, it's a shame, though this bowl I have to like display it like this, not like this, because happiness is handmade, and you know that because you're a crafter too. So this was a great find. What do we got down here? Oh goodness, this one's heavy. What is this? It's like I have forgotten what I have gotten. I have forgotten what I've gotten. Don't remember. Okay, look, prims. It fell apart. This was 25 cents. Prim. I know it's red, white, and blue, but I was thinking of painting the blue into like orange because I like the red and the white. And then if I put orange, or I paint, I don't know, maybe I'll paint the red. I don't know. I'll figure it out and make this for Halloween or fall. But I do like the primitive, and I most especially like the little star. You know, that's a big primitive thing. The little star. And what else? Oh, and then this thing. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's in it. I'm just going to throw everything out, but I love that it's a shadow box. So I can do something with the shadow box, or I might gift this to somebody. See, look at the price, 25 cents. That's a normal price for something that might otherwise have been thrown away. We're almost at the end, people. It's only been 27 minutes. Okay, what's in here? What is this? I have that. Ooh, I forgot this. Okay, so this is $1.50, and this is from England. But I love it's transferware, I believe, right? And I love that it's brown for like fall. I just loved it. It was the only one there. It was $1.50, which anywhere else I think would charge you like $6-7 to start with. What is this called? Ironstone? I think this is Ironstone. Oh no. You guys tell me, what is that? But it's beautiful. It's from England. I like it. And let's see. I'm running out of space. I'm running out of space. What's in here? What's in here? What is in here? I could have crafted all night. I love going around to little craft stores because they were like, oh, and there's more stuff. It's in my purse. Oh, I don't have my purse around here. But there were so many thrift stores. There were thrift stores. There were antique stores. There were the church stores. It was just so much. Let's see. This was what? Oh, God, look at this, guys. This has to be from like the 90s or something. This was, again, 75 cents. 75 cents. If this was at the Dollar Tree, they would have put it at $5, $6, $7. Look how cute. Look how cute. And it's not chipped. It has a little flaking of the paint, I guess. But it's not damaged in any other way. Look how cute. Love it. Love it. What else is my microphone? I was looking for my microphone earlier. So that's why I was worried if you guys could hear me or not. Yay. And then, what is this? So this is where this came from. So this was at, I don't know if it was the Salvation Army. I think it was the Salvation Army. And they had a day, I think it was Wednesday, all their jewelry is 50% off. So this was a jar of jewelry. And it is heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. So this came out, actually it's priced $3. So I think I got it for $2.50. I think I got it cheaper. I think I gave them a donation. That's why. I gave them like $2 for a donation. And I think that's it. But what I loved about this jar, there were several jars. I picked this one because it's also a Christmas jar. Now, do you want me to open this jar? Obviously, I've opened it and rummaged through it already because I was too excited and I wanted to. I saw this out in one of the bags and I said, "Oh, I want to see it. I want to see it." So, do you want me to open it? You have some time? Yes. Okay. Let's go, Debbie. Let's go. So, they have this really long necklace, but I thought it was very witchy. And it comes with the earrings and everything, and it's brand new in its bag. This alone would have cost like what, $3 anywhere, I'm sure. Sure, open it. All right. I'm gonna go quickly. This was pretty nice. I thought this was very interesting. I love the little tassel-y thing, and I thought it's nice. Hi, the guy who sews. How are you doing? So I thought this was cool. I thought this was very cool. This is plastic. It is very plastic. I don't know whose neck that would fit. I don't think anybody's neck would fit that. But I thought these would be cool on like a witch's, if I found some boots to make like witch boots, this would be cool on the boots, painted black. This is one of those magnet necklaces. I thought it was pretty. I mean, it was all in the jar, so I think it was a great price. And then I got this. These, let me tell you, I've watched other people open these jars and they are a mess. This was so nicely laid out that when I took everything out, I put everything in the same way because I was so impressed. So this is like an old-fashioned earring. So but I like the fall colors. It's a clip earring. So I could convert this into a pin. This was an old ring, but I might be able to make something with that. Remember, I have my advent calendar for Halloween, so I have to make myself some stuff. So maybe I can make this into a pumpkin. I thought maybe that would look cool as a pumpkin. We'll see. We'll see. Let me wash my hands. I don't like to touch my face. Okay. Then they had this necklace and this necklace. Now this one is plastic, and you can see this one has weight to it because it is made of crystal or something. It's not real pearl, obviously, but it has a nice weight to it. Hi, Jillian. How are you? Thank you for joining us. So those are nice, and I can use this for different things. It doesn't have to be jewelry, but I do like this style necklace. I thought it was very pretty. And I do clean my jewelry before I put it on. Like this one was pre-packaged like the other one, like this. It was pre-packaged, but I just take a little antibacterial and clean it anyway before I put anything on, just in case. Just in case. Then I have these earrings, these little hoopty hoops. They're cute. Not too bad, and they're both together. I might clean them up. Maybe I'll paint them black. Thought that would be cute as little Halloween earrings. Who knows? Speaking of Halloween, so I don't know if you can tell, but this is heavy. This is weighted. This is crystal. And either I can add a silver chain to this, so it would be like that, or I can put a ribbon and have it tie in the back. Wouldn't that be lovely? Like a big black ribbon. And I think this is so elegant. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Now I need earrings to match. And I thought this was so pretty. Imagine this on a white blouse. Cutie patootie. Love it. This one, I don't know. I'm not into it, but it's not ugly. I'm not into it. Not my thing, but still very cute. Very cutie wootie. And then let me see. Then we have, what's this? Then we have one of those purple, what is it? Red hat, purple dress things. I don't know what I could use this for, but I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun if I could take one of the hats and make it into a witch hat, paint it black? I don't know, maybe. I thought it would be cute. There's two of them. I think there's two of these little these little red hats. and I can maybe make it into like a little witch hat. Halloween. Gosh, Halloween is right around the corner. Now this one was put in a bag, but I think it's older. I mean, not old. I don't know, maybe it is. It's got a hugely long chain. Look at that. But what I loved about it, let me show you, is very antique-y looking. Keep them for the hat, broom, and shoe collab. That's right. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? And it opens. So I think this is pretty old. I don't think this is modern. So love it. Love it. This is another little fringy necklace. I thought it was very pretty. This one was very pretty. Like to wear with it. Like these are all like sweater chains. Are they called sweater chains? Hey, Mary Ellen, how are you? You're not late? We were just early. Look at this. Santa Claus earrings. Love it. I had my eyes open for any holiday kind of jewelry. Then I found this lovely cross. I have to check and see if it's silver or not, but it's a beautiful little cross with a chain. I had this, like, I think these are called puka beads, puka shells. I think they're puka shells. I don't like wearing shells. I have a thing with wearing shells. You will rarely ever see me wearing anything made out of shells. It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know if it's a Cuban thing, but yeah. So I will be handing this off to someone else who might like it. It's cool that it opens, right? And I think it's like so like antique vintage and stuff. And then there's this one, this little cluster necklace, which is cute, but I could take these apart because some of these are like old kind of. I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't like the colors. I like the colors, but I don't like the tarnish, the tarnished color. So maybe if I take those beads out, maybe this will look prettier. I don't know. Don't know. Oh, look, another pair of Christmas earrings. You can see the little light bulbs. I'm sorry, I'm taking my time with this. This was a little ring and has like copper. Let me open it. Hold on. It's cool. Thank you all for joining me today. It's like Luke was not that interested in what. No, Luke's very cool going to thrift stores because he always finds like old. He bought 2 records. We went to one thrift store and every LP was like 25 cents. It was crazy, and they had like books 10 for $1. You know, children's books. They were like newer children's books, so I wasn't that interested, like the picture books. But still, I mean, 10 for $1. That's amazing. And then there's this little ring. It's too big for me, but I liked it because it had like little copper stars. These tiny little earrings. It's a moon and a star. Isn't that cute? And I don't know what this is. I honestly, it's like a ring, but it's not a ring. So I don't know. It was in there. It's okay. Here's another ring. I might give this to Manny because it doesn't fit me, but I think it might fit him because he's pretty much that size. So I don't know what it says on it. It says something about love. I don't know. But it's cute. It's a cute little ring. Here's another chain with little hearts on it. It's a little tarnished, but that's okay. I just love buying these things just to find stuff. Because, I mean, literally for $5 or whatever, it was $3.25 for $1, $2, whatever it was. And these little long purpley ones. I like them. I like them like just like they are. Because they're long and purpley and kind of spooky looking. I was so into like finding Halloween stuff. I did find some Halloween stuff. Here's another little ring. I thought that was cute. Oh my goodness, I have so many things. Now this is funny because I don't mind these mother of pearl earrings. because they're not puka beads. They're mother of pearl. It's different. So these are like pink mother of pearl earrings, and I like them. I thought they were pretty. They don't match the red. They don't match. I thought at first maybe they were set, but no, they're not. Oh my goodness, there's so much more. This is a tuxedo button. This is, and these are cufflinks that are really sparkly. And these earrings were cute too. I thought these were very cool earrings. I could see. What I like about these earrings is they're lightweight. I can't wear heavy earrings, but I love long earrings. So these are really cute. And it's almost like a tarnished copper or something. So I like that. I like the purple ones, right? Oh, I love purple. I love purple. And there's one last pair of earrings in here. And they also look like they're on mother of pearl, like painted mother of pearl. Those are cute. I like that. I could wear that. And then I love the jar because it's one of those really nice, hefty, heavy jars for Christmas. And I think we're done. We are done, people. Oh, and I grabbed some Spanish moss from the trees. I should put everything back in. It's like I don't know where to put everything, so I just gotta shove it back in. I gotta put them in order. Like last time, I put them in very nicely. As you can tell. Not this time. No. I'm just gonna shove them all in there. So that's it. I don't know. Did you see anything interesting? Were you amazed at the prices? Did you think I got things that were priced low or overpriced? It was kind of, one of the things is that, I like thrifting when I'm on vacation, but this time around it was just so incredibly hot the whole time. But of course it's hot everywhere in Miami. Where's your cute kitties? One is sleeping right by me. She's so adorable. So Luna is sitting here right beside me. And she's got her little face covered because of the lights. So she's sitting right there. I don't know what Hoodoo is. Hoodoo! She'll come now. And they came with us as well. It was very interesting because we have their little containers, their containment units. But they cry when they're in there. But we've learned that what we do is we bring them in to the air-conditioned car already, start the car, and let them roam. And then we open the zipper for them to go into the little containment unit, their holders, and they literally, they cry if we put them in separate holders. They have to be together in the same holder. So we put the holder, we put a seatbelt on it or, kind of secure it so it doesn't jostle around, God forbid, if anything happens. But they're in there, but we have it half open so they can see as well, because for whatever reason, they can't see us very well. And as long as they know that we're there, they're fine. They don't cry or anything. They don't jump on top of me while I'm driving or anything like that. So, and it's so much more fun to have them just, there. We look at them and it's like this little cave for the two of them just, cuddled together. It's so sweet. So yeah, that's it. It's all wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. And I apologize I didn't have a video for today. I did. Thank you, Sandra. I did have a video for today, but it's for next week. So, and we have Dawn, if you'd like. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, Lynn. Dawn, if you have next week, we have Last Thing Thrifted. So that's why I went thrifting. But we have a couple of other events or collaborations that we will have coming soon. There's another one at the end of August, and I have another collaboration with two other crafters that their names escape me right now, but we're all shared the same amounts or the same items, and we have to come up with something to create with those items. So for fall or Halloween. So I have many more fall and Halloween crafts to come. And I want to thank you all again for spending time with me. And if this is your first time here, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, yes, the Saturday the 16th is the Last Thing Thrifted. And many of us are doing Halloween, definitely. So Thanks again for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember to stay safe, be kind. God bless each and every one of you, and live the adventure. And thrifting is quite an adventure, I think, especially nowadays, is thrifting and finding things at a thrifty price. I'll see you again next week. Take care, guys. Bye. Thanks for coming.